Trang bak kajala Conrad ke sang ma la play ya Kamra Klas ke Bhoi Synod College ha saj sning mentak sngi ka kharwi tri unai weng a japsan ha ka jindan lang MLA ba sotna sotun badai ru menteri ketnat Community and Rural Development nang tau MLA Dr. Celestine Lengdo bat kiwei ha ka jingkran akan jelang terang ba apun pau ba ke samla puli kin kemen sikade nama blayo ya ki Kamra Klas ki batmai ula ong baka soka ka the tengka bun nang taban penbha ya ki jaka puli hakaleng ke jela khnang pan penbha ro ya ki jinghikai bar ki jidon kam nang ta ki sama ki badai galawe jong ke jela ula ong baka skul simet ki ba ka soka ka ajing kasian hakajela ke akot sya saw haja si spa nyupu ateli bat ke jela mikhaya kadai ke babun tam ki skul na pedeng ki jela ha north east handai ke basusi kalong bak resort kam long ke bapen hun trang ba ong baka soka kan ya khun teng ban kentiu ya kepuli puti jong ikna bar ka sim ya ki senjam ha ka bakal alap bagi don aspa andu teli ki skul ki ba Khlem don khna aja aspa andu khna teli ki skul ki ba don tang iwe ikna tang ya kino hikai college simet ha ka sistem kumba sispa alpau kru ka soka ka pelut ban seu tulop ya ki Kamra Klas ka Bhoi college la mang apply penyup lax naka CMSDF jong asnem aja option apnreu kabla play mentaka sngi
Here inside Sning village in Sning constituency in Bhoi today, and we are here at the Bhoi Synod College, and I'm happy that a fund of about 26 lakhs was given under the Chief Minister's Special Development Fund for the building of this particular one of the floors, and we've just come to inaugurate it. So I'm sure that will be a great blessing, especially to the youth of this area. Thank you so much.
While we need roads, we need buildings, we need infrastructure, but all of that is almost meaningless if we are not able to invest in human capital. If we have to see, and we would like to see, our state grow in the future, in the years to come, if we would like to see that our youngsters will be competing at the top level, we have to ensure that the right nurturing and the right guidance is given to them. Just about 2 weeks back, you all must be aware that we have inaugurated our first government engineering college in Shillong. A project pending for many, many years. Great difficulties. People only, of course, see the day the inauguration took place. But what went behind making that was very, very difficult for us. But we overcame those challenges, and today we have the first engineering college, government engineering college in Meghalaya, in the form of the Shillong Engineering College. And I was telling the students that day and the faculty that we need to ensure that we are able to nurture and be able to bring out youth and the youngsters based on what requirements we see in the coming days and the years. And I was sharing with them that artificial intelligence, you'll be very surprised to know that artificial intelligence is growing by leaps and bounds, and Shillong and Meghalaya is a very, very integral part of this growth story also in one way. And just now while I was coming to this location, I got a call from one of the companies who set up their base here in Shillong, telling me that he requires 50 youths who have got AI engineering skill, which they will be training for 6 months and then employing them to work for projects under artificial intelligence directly from the US. And this is going to be done right here in Shillong, and they're looking at about 500 children in the days to come. Now I'm telling you this because I want to show you the possibilities that exist today in the world. We don't have to be closed in our mind and think that there are only 1 or 2 possibilities or areas we can work on. I want our youth to think big. And that's why I was listening to the speech of the principal when he mentioned that we have big dreams. And he was saying that we'll take time to get there, but we have big dreams. And I'm so happy to hear those words from a principal. Because if you don't have big dreams, there's no question of you achieving them. So therefore, dream big, always dream big. Dr. Baum was mentioning about our school and the kind of investments we make. It is true. It's absolutely true. The investments government of Meghalaya makes in education, I don't think any other state government makes those kind of investments. He was mentioning about the government-aided schools, the private schools that are aided by government. Just to share the numbers with you, Nagaland, but again, no, I'm not trying to compare it to show them in bad light. I'm just giving you facts. Nagaland has 0 schools, 0 private schools which are supported by government. Arunachal has 68. Mizoram has 230. Tripura has 43. Manipur has 583. Meghalaya supports 4,172 private schools. 4,172. And as rightly mentioned by Dr. Baum, the amount of money we pay for salaries, 65% goes to the private schools. It's not to government schools. So therefore, there's a lot of effort that is being made by us to transform. But in spite of all of that, we see that our results are not up to the mark. In spite of that investment, we see that pass percentage is low, dropout rates are high. And then we look at that and say, we have a big problem of dropouts. We have a big problem of, pass percentage being low. We have a big problem because our overall ranking is very low. I just want to share with you, and I was sharing this yesterday in Amlare, that is actually not the problem. A lot of times we all look at the result and we look at that as the problem. What we are talking today and telling all of you is actually what is happening, the result of the problem. Let me take a minute to tell you what is the actual problem. And I'll just give